It's so good to see you here in this AI basket strategy video. What I'm gonna show with you, it's really something unbelievable. I never know why people don't come up with these things before. And when I jump into them, especially as a crypto maniac like I am, I have millions invested in crypto. I made millions through crypto. I'm like, damn, this is so smart. So make sure to understand the basics of crypto and to watch on Wow, to watch other courses here on the platform of Click, or maybe your team members or tip upline. They can tell you, they can teach you, or you can train yourself on crypto because you need to know the crypto basics, just the basics. And this is the beauty of it in order for you to make money through the AI basket. As you know, all the goal of Sage Master is to bridge basically what is the pro level with the newbie level. Because Sage Master, it's a comprehensive platform that allows people from every level to make some profits, or to, in Spanish we say sacar provecho, which means to get the benefits out of the platform. So when you understand how this platform bridges from the newbie level, from someone who's just as new as hell and doesn't know anything about crypto, or maybe just has a little bit of an idea or just wants to get into it, to the pro level, to the trader, to the crypto maniac, to the guy who has already been investing since 2020, 2016, the first halving, the second halving, and so on, you understand the power of this platform. I'm not gonna stand this because I'm sure you already heard of this and you already understood this, and you've been to convention and you've heard our CEO and tech, the chief officer, talk about this. But to me, it's so important to underline that here you're joining a technology company. This is not only a network marketing company, and our competition is definitely not the network marketing trading space. We're on another level. We're competing with big names in the industry of trading. And when you see that this platform only has 2 years and some days old, and it's already being moving so much transactions in volume, and it's already been delivering data-based profits and results, and it's developing and increasingly developing, and it's managing 4 markets, from the stock market to the crypto market, all the way through the forex market, and doesn't hold your money, and does not have profit splits, and does not have any kind of fee, not performance fee, not basic fees, and then you will understand why you have a golden nugget in your hand and you just need to eat it and share it with other people. Because this is gonna not only make you a lot of money, simplify your life, making sure to remove emotionality from your trading activities, but moreover, it's gonna help you make a lot of money. So the reason this company is such a gold mine, it's because you can not only use things yourself and you can make money without talking to anyone, and help people make money without even having to recruit someone, and not even having to trade themselves, but just setting things up and moving forward. But it's gonna also help you make money, income, active money. And if you combine the two, this is why the future is so bright for everyone who is really serious about this opportunity. As you know, not everything in crypto is gonna shine. Actually, 95% of all projects is gonna heavily fall down. You can follow the 95-5% rule, or you can follow the 80-20 rule of Pareto. In any case, majority of these crypto projects are gonna just fall down. But this is not just because it's a crypto thing, but it's because it's the nature of life. 80% of companies in the next 5 to 10 years are not gonna exist, as well as 80% of crypto projects, which are companies, as we've seen, are not gonna exist anymore. So we need to know that in crypto there are 3 main approaches. There is a trading, so you can use the relic ideas, you can use your own head and trade yourself, you can do scalping, you can use the futures, you can use leverage, or you can be, let's say, a middle guy, you can be a little bit on the holding side, but as well as focused on the profits and not just being overly sold on some projects. So the first way of doing money, making money with crypto, is trading. So I don't care, I'm just gonna use these meme coins, make them pump, sell them as high as I can, getting the profit. The second way is buying into real projects with real companies behind, with real utility, usefulness, and as soon as for example, the bull market ends, I'm gonna sell them because I don't wanna be, following those trends, or maybe be behind all these projects and get the updates. I just wanna make some money using the trends in the market, because the crypto market is very volatile and it's very manipulated. And the third and last approach is just the long-term holder. So the person who says, look, I really believe in Bitcoin, for example, or I really believe in Solana technology, and I'm gonna stick to it till the end because I believe that firmly Ethereum is gonna get to 20,000, can get to this amount of money, Y, X, Y, Z. Okay. In any of these cases, you can make money through the platform. So let's jump directly into my screen so you can really understand how the AI basket works. I'm always gonna spend some more words, as you've seen in this video, because I really want you to understand an overall picture and understand that only with an overall picture, you can really make the most profit out of this platform. Listen up. I didn't say you cannot make profit if you don't know an overall picture, but the more you know, as always in life, like in network marketing, the more money you make. So it's beautiful for me to show you an in-depth kind of presentation and to make you realize that here, even though you don't know anything, you can make money. But if you know more, how much you can make is just unbelievable. Now, let's jump into the whiteboard first of all, because I need to make you understand how does the AI basket work. Now, basket, it's basically a pool of tokens. You know, it's a basket of assets, of cryptos, okay? So let's say that the price moves from here like this, and then does like this, and then like this, and then it goes back up here, okay? Now, let's say you're someone who believes in the long-term run of certain crypto or in general the crypto market. Let's say you're also someone who doesn't want to be there and trade and you don't like that, but you understand the value of crypto and you understand the value of certain projects and you want to definitely make money because you cannot be left behind of this crypto bull run. So you're like, okay, Giorgio, I don't want to trade. I don't want to understand the charts. I don't want to be there taking all those analyses and those signals and those things. I just want to invest in something that I believe in, that I know that fundamentally is going to go up in value, but I want to make more money than just holding. Can I do that with SageMaster Crypto? And the answer is definitely yes. And it's so easy. Now, let's first of all understand what is holding, you know? So holding is, as we've seen, very basically buying something and sticking to it. So for example, I buy Bitcoin, I put it in a place, I don't even want to check it, I want to leave it there for the next 5 years. Why? Because I believe that in 5 years, my Bitcoin is gonna get to 1 million. So now it's worth 100,000, and I believe firmly it's gonna get to 1 million. So I'm gonna buy it, hold it. I don't care. I don't wanna trade it. I don't wanna put it to work. I don't wanna get anything behind it. I just wanna hold it. Now, it can be valuable. I'm not saying it's not valuable. I do it on one side, but it's not the only thing I do. Why? Because I can make more money in the meanwhile. Why? Because let's say, for example, that you, in the next 2 years, let's make this up, you will need some money. And you remember that you have this Bitcoin, and you're like, wow, I need to sell because I don't know. There's a family issue, there's a health issue. I want to sell this thing, I want to make the money back, and I absolutely need to, for example, buy this health program, this health treatment, and so on. What if these 2 years fall here? Or what if it falls here? Or what if it falls here? It happens here. Then what happens is that either you, let's say, you make just a little bit of money, or you lose money, or maybe you just break even. So holding has, of course, its benefits and its psychology behind it. But I mean, it's not the whole game. What if you want to make money while you're holding? What if you want to get some benefits out of all these movements? What if you want to make some benefits out of all this volatility? Can you do that with the AI basket? Absolutely yes. So let me show you how it works so you understand the concepts behind, and it's going to be very clear to you and it's going to be pretty much astonishing. You just will want to make some money and put it in there because it's such a no-brainer to use the AI basket. So let's say you have 1,000, okay? So you have 1,000 and you want to invest it into crypto. You want to invest them into certain projects in which you believe. And let's say those projects are ETH, so Ethereum, and you want to invest the same amount in BTC. So basically you want to split your portfolio into two assets. You want to put $500 here and you want to put $500 here. Now, what the AI basket does, it's something unbelievable because let's say that this asset in the next month grows by 10%. Then you get $550. And here, let's say that it drops by 10%. So you're gonna arrive to the amount of $450. Now, you still have $1,000 worth of value, but now you have more value deposited into BTC rather than ETH. You have more money, correct? You have the same value because you have the same amount of BTC, you have the same amount of ETH, so the asset it's the same, but you have less money because one has grown, the other has decreased. So what is the whole goal of the AI basket? It's to increase your assets. So the AI basket wants that as soon as you reach the moment you want to sell, or as soon as your strategy ends, you have accumulated more of the assets behind it. Why? Because and then the day you want to sell, you sell more of what you have accumulated. Let me explain. In this case, you have 550 and you have here 450. What the AI basket does, it's called the rebalancing, okay? Rebalancing. What is the rebalancing? So the rebalancing basically says that as soon as weekly, daily, monthly, every 2 weeks, on a certain day, you decide that on SageMaster, and I'm gonna show you real quick, you can tell that the AI sells the amount of money extra you've made on certain assets and re-puts that, so rebalance the money into the assets that have decreased. Therefore, you're gonna accumulate more assets at a lower price. So in this case, it would be that it sells 50 to set you up again with $500 because this is the percentage you decided at the get-go, at the beginning. And it's gonna buy $50 more of Ethereum in order to put this amount back at 500 like it was at the beginning. But as soon as you do that, you're basically buying more ETH at a lower price. So you're not gonna get at the same amount of ETH. Yes, you're gonna have the same percentages because it's gonna be 50%, $500 and $500 again, but you will have more ETH. So if you understood this simple basic concept, this means that you're, for example, accumulating more during all these movements so that the day you want to sell, you're not selling based on the first purchase price and the last sell price, but you're actually gonna sell more. Yes, at the sale price, but you're gonna sell more of the asset because during this volatility process, you have used the AI to make sure that your assets have grown. This is such a smart move. Let's jump now into the crypto SageMaster platform section so you can really see in real account. As you can see here, this is one of my accounts where you can see the usage I make of the AI basket. So the AI basket has been launched at the Budapest convention at the end of September 2024. So it's been running now that I record this video since basically 2 months and few days. And in these 2 months and few days, I've run 2 AI baskets. As you can see here, my baskets, and I've made 19.04% in basically 2 weeks and a half, and the same amount, more or less, in the same amount of time. Now, how does the AI basket work in reality? So first off, we're gonna go down here and we're gonna decide on which exchange we want to run that AI basket. So as you know, we have to connect our own exchanges. So if you go on your exchange, you can see that I have connected, for example, Binance and Bybit, okay? The cool stuff that I wanna underline here is that I have a Binance account with more than 100,000, I think. And I have my Bybit, yes, it's 110,000. And my Bybit subcuenta means sub-account. So why did I create a sub-account? I created it in order for me not to mix different strategies. So for example, I have my Binance account on which I run certain strategies on certain accounts, and I have my Bybit sub-account that I specifically use for certain things. For example, this was a challenge of mine that I started at the end of October that I said, let me deposit 5,000 and let me see till what point I can grow it. And in basically 1 month and a half, from 5,000, this is 6,506. Now, for me, this is just a joke. I mean, I don't live off 1,500, that's why it's still there, and I'm still using it, and it's still, as you can see, in the last 24 hours, made a 7.37% up. But for some people, this could be life-changing, and moreover, to some people out there who are not interested in building a business, who are not making maybe money from here, and they just want to invest their money and know that they're studying at the same time, they're using some AI, they are supported, they have a community, they would love it. So really think of all the utilities and the applications that these platforms can have. Going back now to our AI basket, let me show you how to activate one. So here you pick the exchange you want to use. Let's say I want to use my Bybit, so I filter out Binance. I'm just gonna use Bybit, hoping that my Wi-Fi works. We're gonna see different pools of crypto. As you see, we have, for example, the crypto blue chips, we have the DAO and DeFi, we have the smart contract leaders, the DeFi innovators. So these are pools that can invest in. So let's say I'm a DeFi guy. I want to invest in DeFi because I know the projects and I know how they work and I know it's the future because blah, blah, blah. Here, rather than just me and myself going and buying these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different tokens and making sure to, for example, selling them high and let me change color, selling them high and buying them low again in order for me to accumulate more, or selling them high and buying them low and selling them high and buying them low, because maybe I don't have the time, or maybe I'm just too emotional, or maybe I'm always hoping to time the market perfectly and make the most money. I don't want to do that, because I'm building a business, or maybe I'm on vacation, or maybe I'm with my family, but I just have capital and I believe in crypto and I believe in this DeFi thing. What can I do? Easy. I go here. I can see that there is a specific allocation in percentage of each one and every one of these, okay? 943, 1756, and so on. Okay, and I can say, look, just put 1,000 of capital. Just put 200. You see now I have available 531. So of course, that's the maximum I could use from my Bybit sub account, okay? And here it tells me, let's say I want to put 1,000, just to show you. Here it's telling me that in the last week, I would have made 20%, you see? Sorry, 2%. In the last month, I would have lost, you see? In the last 3 months, I would have made 1,494. In the last 6 months, I would have made 1,887, and 1 year doesn't go, okay? And here I can see it through the chart. So when people ask me, okay, so if I do this, can I just make money without doing anything? The answer is no. Why? It's yes, because of course, this just does the thing itself. You just tell him what to do, you stop him whenever you want, you edit it whenever you want, you can edit the percentages, you can edit the coins, you can edit everything. But it doesn't mean that you just click a couple buttons and you're gonna make money forever. Because if not, everybody would do it, you see? So what it does, and it tells you, it basically that if you understand the fundamentals of crypto, and the more you know for how long to run it, for example. You know the moments of the market, you know what is a bull run, you know when the money moves from Bitcoin to ETH, from ETH to Solana, you know the different blockchains and so on, the different layers. I mean, if you understand a little bit, your upline can guide you on how you can get education. But try to imagine for 1 second that you, instead of putting, like I did, 1,000, because I think I put 1,000 here. Yeah, I put 998 and I pulled out after 2 weeks, I think, because here the first opening was the 15th of December exactly, and the last was 19th of November, as you can see. So basically 1 month. In 1 month, you make 20% almost. Imagine that rather than putting 1,000 as a test, I had put 10,000. Imagine that you know how this works. Because we're always focused on, yes, but what if I don't? What if you know? What if you study? What if you get good at this? And it doesn't take you to become a good trader, because trading, as we know, and as we teach, and as we preach, it's complicated. But what if you get good at these, which is understanding the moments of the market, the macro moments, you understand how to basically understand the fundamentals of crypto, and you can just make things run like I do. This is gonna make you so much money. This is the smart way to invest. It's not just giving your money to the banks and letting them do. Because oftentimes, as we spoke, banks take so much commission. So Sage Master is for stupid people who just want to do nothing and make money? Yes and no. Yes! But no, I don't want you to think that this is something that just stupidly makes people money. I want you to think that this is such a good tool that if you just learn a little bit how to use it, think of how can you build such a massive business if you understand this. Because this is simple, this is easy, and it's actually a good training for people. Share this video to someone who needs to know.